Today's the day we finally take this thing down the road. Getting some fresh gas in it. He already swapped the 750 carb from the S10 on it. Might be able to see it there. That gold one. So should be a lot happier with that instead of the huge 950. We're going to take the 950, we're going to put it on jack with the single plane that Herb brought over. I'm excited. Is it ever going to what?
Well, I'm sitting there looking at the foam at the bottom, and I still don't see fuel.
She was dry.
That she was.
So you think it's going to make it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to try to just drive it right over to my place instead of loading it up on the trailer. I live about 7 or 8 miles away, so it'll be a good little shakedown test for it for the first time out, because the farthest we've driven it, from the trailer right there, backed it up and drove it in. That's the farthest we've driven it so far.
Is there a lot of fuel tank underneath this body?
I don't think so.
Is that on a hole? Because there still ain't fuel.
Oh, it's all just pouring onto the floor.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's just...
No, I don't remember.
It's just starting to get wet down there at the bottom of the foam.
Starting to get excited. No, I don't remember how big that tank is, to be honest. Must be pretty big.
Okay. I'm at least seeing fuel in there.
Yeah, might be like a 15 gallon or so. Or
I'll tell you
10,
what.
I guess.
I thought it was empty.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this thing over to my place. Made some room for it so we can park it in the garage. I did end up selling the Monte Carlo. That went to a buddy of ours, so maybe down the road could get it back. Who knows? We'll see. And for everybody asking about the dually, where that's been sitting over here the last probably week. There she is. Still just sitting here. Still thinking about selling it. If anybody's interested, message me on Instagram or email me or something. Let me know. I'll be honest, I've got $4 grand into it. If I could get that back out of it, I'll do a quick little sales pitch on it. Big block, 2-wheel drive, 4L80E. Alcoas, I think these are. The worst part of the body is these flares. Everywhere else is good. It's a Tennessee truck. I don't remember how many miles are on it. Ignore that. I was changing the heater controls. 154,000 basically. Yeah, it only works on the floors, so I changed heater controls just to see, and didn't really seem to do anything. So keep that in mind. It does have NBS seats, front and rear. They're kind of, I don't know, they're okay. They need an armrest, to be honest. That's the worst part. Yeah, I go back and forth on selling it a lot because the thing would be a killer tow rig, but you know, some idiot had to buy this thing and spend all his money. Sounds kind of like a tractor right now.
Yeah, the Virgin Run was it. like it's dog tracking just a little bit. Let's get to this side. Maybe it's just the way the tires are. Gone. What do you think, dude? You think he's gone? Yep. Okay. Josh, I will put it through its courses. I will make Jack Black jealous.
Uh-oh. Just pulled up to the stop here, and it died. Huh. I have no alternator gauge, so I think it might have just not been charging. That sucks.
What's up? I do not see nobody. I do not hear nobody.
Alright, so we made it, I don't know, about 3/4 of the way, and I'm hoping the battery's just dead. I'm hoping that it's just not charging and nothing else is going on. But I came down about where those signs are and I started to slow down. Well, I started to slow down before that, but about where those signs are, the car just shut off as I was slowing down because I just wasn't in the gas. And before that, it seemed to be running great, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I never lost oil pressure. It never got hot. So I'm hoping that it just wasn't charging. I don't have an alternator gauge or anything, so I don't know if it was or not. So he took off to my place to go get a tow strap. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to tug it the rest of the way. She'd be puking, though. I don't know if that's oil or trans fluid, but it's not happy. And a coolant leak. Gosh dang pro street cars. I tell you what though, this thing is a handful to drive. It is so sketchy. Like the whole rear end's just doing that. You see it? I think these things with like 40 pounds of air would be okay, but man, they're probably, I don't know why we didn't air them up. We were just so excited that we just hit the road without checking them. I didn't even check the front tires. And I know they're all dry rotted. And this seating position has to change. I feel like I'm leaned so far forward. And I'm just really far forward in the car, so I'm gonna have to bring the pedals back, I think. But aside from that, man, this thing's, it's fun. The transmission seems fine, honestly. Like it's leaky, it's pissy, you know, but it seems fine. I think this car has a ton of potential. It just, I hate to say it because I know there's a lot of Pro Street fans, but I kind of need to un-Pro Street it a little bit. And I'm really hoping no cops show up because I don't even have the title with me. The title's not in my name. It's not insured. There's not even a plate on the car. And I'd say the cop shop is probably 3 miles that way. So, eek. All right, our fearless savior is here. He brought the tow strap and the jump box. This guy's real forward thinking. All right, let's try it.
Stop. Yeah, we need one more over here. Hold on.
Nah, it's not happy. Something's not happy. It's rolling over so slow.
Hey, we're just gonna tow it to his place.
Nah, something's just not happy. Nah, that thing should have zinged it over. All right, well, we're just gonna tow it back to my place and see if we can figure out what's going on with it. Can we just flash back to me asking him if it was gonna make it and him confidently saying, oh yeah. So you think it's gonna make it?
Oh yeah.
This, not really how I was hoping this would go. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I heard those sirens for a second and I got a little nervous. Just a touch. Just a touch nervous. All right, we made it. So, yeah, I think now is where we flash back to me asking you, you think it's gonna make it? And you being like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll make it. Yeah, I'm kind of, the way it was cranking over so slow, it makes me a little nervous. That like something in the motors hurt, but it never lost oil pressure, never got hot, so I don't know. But that jump pack should have zinged it over. Yeah, I did notice that, looks like she's dribbling out of this. I'm not sure if it's tranny or oil, but there were some puddles where we stopped at the corner there.
Yeah. All this, just to go right back to the spot right next to it. All this fucking wiring. Bare wires here, there, here.
Yeah, it was actually doing really well. I was surprised. Like, I mean, you could tell that the carb wasn't tuned right for it, but it had pretty good throttle response.
Yeah, I thought that 79 when he took off, said, man, don't throw rocks on my windshield. They're just barely turning, but they're turning. It was throwing the gravel up a little.
Yeah, I don't think I ever went past half, 3/4 throttle, just because I don't know what the car's going to do yet. All right, car's been sitting on the charger for a little bit. I'm really hoping that the battery is just dead AF. Fuel pump on. That's better. Well, that's a bummer, man. Distributor's still plugged in. Look at the fuel pressure gauge, see what that's at. Yeah, it's got fuel pressure. We're at almost 6 pounds. So I'm gonna have to get this thing in the garage, and then probably in the next video, we'll start inspecting and see what's wrong with the car. I'm hoping that the motor's not hurt. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and clicking the bell. I'll see you in the next one.